All right. Believe that you're good, and I'm also fine. So today I want us to talk about something here which is very important, and I should let you know. Now, today I want to begin with referring you to a certain verse here in the book of Proverbs, that is chapter 22, verses 7, which says, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is a slave to the lender." This is very important. Actually, this is Bible, not me speaking. This is Bible. You can go and read it on your own. That is the book of Proverbs chapter 22 verses 7. Yes, this my version is NIV, so you can go and read about that, so that confirm. So this is going to form the basis of our discussion today. Now it says that the rich rule over the poor, and that the borrower is a slave to the lender. So I won't focus on the I won't really focus on the rich and the poor, but what today I want to focus on is the concepts. I want to focus on the concepts of borrowing and lending. That's what I want to focus on for in this discussion of today. Now, there are those people, there are those that make fortunes out of loans, and also there are those that become slaves because of loans. There are those that can't even sleep, even today as we speak, because of the loans that they took, and whatever they took loans for went astray. Okay, so they are stressed, they don't know what to do, and maybe they have received some letters from the lenders threatening them or jeopardizing them on repossession, or even losing the collaterals that they pledged. So this is a very important area when it comes to financial literacy or personal finance. It's very important that you know how to navigate about this. Now, I want to emphasize that in this world, as per the experience I have realized that in this life, there's a rule of duality. There is a rule of duality, meaning that things exist in two or in die. Okay, such that you find that, for example, if I talk of loan, we have the lender and we have the borrower. Okay, yes, and also if you look at general other things, night and day, light and darkness, okay, just to mention but a few. So I want to focus also, I can say, poor and the rich. So this rule of duality, we really need to look at it with insight, with more insight. Yes, with the inner eye, okay, or with three eyes, on top of the two that you have. It's a very important concept. Now, when you take a loan, more so consumption loan. And what is a consumption loan? The consumption loan these are funds borrowed used to finance immediate personal consumptions, such as buying goods and services or experiences. Okay, yes, so any loan that any loan that you take, but the purpose for which you are taking this loan is not going to give you a return that you can use to service this loan, is qualified to be a consumption loan, or what we call consumption loan or personal loan. So this type of loan is sometimes very dangerous, okay, being that it is a bad loan, it's a bad debt, okay. When you take this loan, you find that after consuming, it's become very hard to refinance or to service this loan, because it's not the purpose for which you use it for is not going to generate for you any return that you can use to pay this loan. So it's very important that you listen keenly to what we are going to discuss here. Okay, so one of the disadvantage of personal loans or consumption loans is that they really have high interest. They really have high interest in that most of them do not have collateral, okay. For example, if you talk about this loan, for example, asset finance or asset loan or car loan or logbook loans or even mortgage, you find that usually there is a mortgage, or there is a collateral, which can be if it is a logbook loan, then the mortgage can be the logbook itself for that car, okay. So such that when you fail to repay, it is being repossessed. The same to mortgage loans. For mortgage loans, when you fail to when you fail to pay within the stipulated time, the lender will come and do what? Repossess what? Will repossess the land or the house. If maybe you are finance, you took that loan to build a house, they will repossess, okay. Now, when you come to these personal loans or this consumption loan, for example, overdraft or maybe salary, what you call salary loans, or payslip loans, there is usually no collateral apart from the guarantee of the income that you'll be receiving monthly. So you find that they usually attract high interest rates, okay. So this is one of the disadvantage, that when you want to go for a loan, I beg you, always first of all know the reason why you are going for that loan. Then another one, please read the terms and conditions of that loan. Go deeply into the interest rates, okay, and all charges pertaining to this loan. Because when you just go blindly, you are being overwhelmed with the emergency that you're having, you just go into loan and you take. Then later on is when you start digging to start understanding what was the interest rate applicable to this and what are the terms. Please ensure that you read them so that you don't get locked into what we call a debt cycle. So one of disadvantages of consumption loans, I've said that they have high interest rates, okay. So you see, when with these high interest rates, it means that it will be taking a lot of money from you. So if this money, for example, we say the consumption loan, you use it, and whatever you are using it for is not going to generate income, then it means this one is going to interfere with your financial health. So it's very important. Another one, I can say that the disadvantage of consumption loan is that it makes you or it facilitates a rapid growth of your debt level, okay. Yes, because you understand that when you take a loan, apart from the loan itself, even the interest that accumulates become part of that loan. So when you take these loans like consumption loan, which interest rates are so high, you will realize that the interest rates will be accumulating higher, and when you fail to do what? When you fail to pay the loan within the stipulated time, and you fear interfering with your credit score, you will be forced to go and take loan somewhere else to repay this loan. You understand? Because to repay this loan, yes, being that you could not pay it immediately, or you didn't have sufficient funds to repay it, or due to high interest rate that has been accumulated. And this one will lock you into what we call debt cycle, being that you pay this, you take another one to do this, and by the time you are doing this, you are not benefiting yourself. Your financial health is deteriorating, and you are building the lender. Okay, so like I said, that we are living in the world of duality. So when you benefit, when someone benefits, the other person is disadvantaged, yes, or is infringed. So when one is benefiting, another one is infringed. So you should always ask yourself, where am I standing at all times in all the decisions or in all the activities that you are doing? For example, if you take loan, you should ask yourself, between you yourself as a borrower and the lender, who is benefiting? So always ask yourself that question before you move into taking a loan. Ask yourself, between the lender and the borrower, if you are the borrower, who is going to benefit from that loan? So if you find out that it's a mutual benefit, then it's good that you take it. But if you realize that you are going to be infringed, then you should shy away from that loan. Another disadvantages of this consumption loan is that they will, like I said, that they will facilitate deterioration of your financial health. Now, this means that even you won't be able to save and invest, okay? Because the main reason why you went for the loan is because you did not have emergency fund, it's because you did not have surplus, it's because that was the next, that was the only alternative option that you could, it was the last resort. So it means if you go for loan, then for majority, the people who are going for the consumption loan, it means that you didn't have your savings somewhere. It means that you didn't have some investment somewhere. That's why you are resorting to the loan. And this is exemption of extreme cases, and that one I'll talk of next time, whereby someone can go for the loan not because he or she doesn't have the money, but because they want to make use of that loan. And this is only possible when you are taking a loan for a project, but I won't go into that for now. So I'm just saying that in most cases, and in the cases where somebody is taking loan for emergency or taking loan for consumption, let's say for example you want to build your residential home, that is a consumption loan. That's not an investment, that's a consumption, because that home is not going to bring you any income. Okay, that's a consumption loan. You want to take loan for medical bill, okay, that's a consumption loan. It's not, that medical bill is not going to bring you another income. Okay, so it's gone, it's a sunk cost. So such loans deter you from savings and investments. Okay, yeah, so it's good that you do what? You work smartly. Another disadvantages of these loans, consumption loan, is they cause what we call financial distress. Financial distress means that you are straining financially. Okay, it means that your financial health has deteriorated. Okay, because you've used a lot of money in repaying the debt plus the principal amount plus the accrued interest. So in this case, as you are locked in this what we call debt cycle, you will be experiencing what we call financial distress, or you are locked in a debt cycle whereby your financial status is not healthy. Now another disadvantage of consumption loan is that they reduce your future income. Okay, and I want to explain this. Let's say, for example, you took a loan, and as I've said, that when you take this loan, it means that you will be repaying it, and you will not be just repaying it. You will be repaying it with the interest. And also I've said that this consumption loan, one of the serious characteristics is that they attract high interest rate, being that they are not backed up type of loan, or they are not having collateral. Okay, so that makes them to be risky loans, so they attract high interest rate. So when you pay when the money that you are going to use to service this loan is reducing amount of your future income. Okay, yes, because if you are a salary person, the income that you're going to get, better part of it is going to do what? Is going to towards the repayment of that loan. So you find that if you are to receive maybe 100,000 net, then if you have loan, that deduction will reduce it maybe to 50,000 or maybe 40,000. So you see, now it's reducing your future income. And if you are locked into what we call debt cycle, then you will always be reducing it as time goes by, understanding the time value of money. Another thing, another disadvantage of consumption loan is that you will suffer from what we call opportunity cost. And opportunity cost is the value of the another best alternative that you forgone. You understand? Another best alternative, the value of the another best alternative that you forgone. So let's say, for example, you had a savings or an investment that could give you high interest rate, but being that you are having a loan that you really need to service, so the salary which is coming, which you could have used part of the portion of that money to invest into that investment that could give you high interest, then you won't be able to invest there because you have a burden, you have a loan that you're servicing. So better part of that money will be going to the loan instead of investment. So the interest that you are supposed to receive from the investment that you could have taken up, it will be what we call the opportunity cost, or the value that you've lost for not investing. You understand? Yeah, so these loans will make more opportunities to pass you, and that's what we call opportunity cost. And another one we can talk about is inflated lifestyle and overconsumption. So when you take loan, for example, at the first time you took a loan, you will find that when you have money, you will there is that tendency of consumption, or the tendency of spending. So you will be spending your expenditure won't know whether it's a loan or it is your money. Okay, so you find that when you have that money in terms of loan, you have that money that you've gotten from loan, you really need to be careful, because if you're not careful, emergencies will be coming up and other expenses will be coming up, and because money usually attract expenses, so you will end up using consuming this money or having inflated lifestyle, not knowing this money is a loan. Then after which, when the money now reaches certain level, you will start feeling the pressure, and at that time nothing you can do about it. So this one will cost you. Okay, so that's why we say that before even you go for a loan, be sure that there is no any other means. Let it be the last resort if it is a consumption loan. Another serious disadvantage of consumption loan is what we call inflation risk. You understand? Yes, inflation risk. When you take loan, when you take loan, then the value of money goes down due to inflation. The purchasing power of money goes down due to inflation. You will realize that you will pay more money in terms of interest. Okay, the interest rate will go high, and you will, when you are servicing the loan, you will use a lot of money to repay back the loan that you took. So it's very important. Yes, so that's what I wanted to talk of today. So please shy away from consumption loans as much as possible, as much as you can. Shy away from consumption loans. Yes, only use loans when you want to do a project which is going to give you a return. And even when you want to do a project, do a thorough analysis, because there are so many people who have taken loan maybe to do a business or do something, and then what they funded with the loan failed and left them with financial stress. Yeah, so be sure that whatever you want to fund with the loan, you've done enough analysis and risk. You've done enough risk analysis, and you've appraised. You've done a sufficient investment appraisal, and you're sure that the riskiness of that, you have even the what we call risk mitigation measures that you can take up in case the risk occurs. So that's what I wanted to tell you for today, and I believe you will be good people. So once you do that, you will improve your financial health, and you will realize a quantum leap in terms of your finances. So that's all for today. So the one thing that I'm finalizing with, remember the rule of duality. If one benefits, another one gets infringed. So always be smart. Don't be the one being infringed. Okay? Yes. And between the borrower and the lender, the one who outsmart another one is the one who benefits. So always know that. So before you get into anything, be sure that you are the one outsmarting, not being outsmarted. Yes. So that's all for today. Please don't forget to like, follow, and if it is YouTube, subscribe, and share and comment. Leave your comment there so that I can know what to do next, or some of the areas that I need to work on. Otherwise, thank you in advance for watching this. Yes, and I do say learn, implement, and grow. Yes.